channel. My name is Amber Kelly, and today is February the 8th. Today I will be having my home nurse come by and tend to my drains. So this is what I have going on under. And then right here. Now when she comes, she's going to drain them. She's going to make sure the area is clean. She's going to look over my paperwork. She's supposed to be coming by once or twice a week. This will be my first time seeing her. So yeah, and I'll also show you my side of the bed where I have my emergency situation going on. Hubby does go back to work tonight, so I will be alone, which I'm not too worried about because in the nighttime I'm usually asleep. In the daytime is where I need help the most. And of course my kids don't have to go to school tomorrow, so if I needed any help I could just call them at night to come help me. But like I said, nine times out of 10 I've taken a pain medication to help with my stomach, and I just go to bed. It is swollen and it is bruised. So I have lost weight. So this is about as much, and this is swollen. So I'm pretty sure this will go down. You can touch it, but it feels like I've been hit in the gut, like I've been doing crunches, like 1,000 crunches. So this right here is super sore. Yesterday, what did I do? Yesterday I took my first shower. Yeah, so I had to have help with that as far as not getting the drains wet because they want the area to stay dry. And by the time I got done doing all of that, I was tired. I ate 2 tacos and then I went to sleep. The ultimate goal is for me to get better, so I am resting, but I am up moving around as well because I noticed that when I don't move as much, I get stiff. And that's not good, and I don't want any blood clots. So, yeah. And I keep looking to the side and looking out my window because I'm looking for my nurse and the camera is faced that way. But, yeah. And we've been cleaning up the house, so I can't really have any visitors right now just for sanitary reasons. My stomach is technically still open, so I am prone to getting infections. So we have went through the house, well, they have went through the house and Clorox everything. It smells like Clorox in here. The floors have been mopped, everything has been wiped down, sanitized, and like I said again, with the visitors, can't really have any visitors. It's only 1 or 2 people that can come over here, but other than that, I really can't have any visitors. So that's what we have going on for today. And yeah, I just vlog some today, but I will vlog when she gets here. I don't know if we're going to be in this room or in my bedroom where she wants me to lay down flat, and she is looking at my stomach and doing what she needs to do, or I will be in here. So I'm not quite sure yet, but I will take you along for that journey. And my hands are still sore, so this is where they had the IV. Sorry about my nails. That is where they had the IV. My hands are sore, so, and they're looking like they're trying to start bruising, which is the bruising that I am getting in my stomach. So I'm going to ask her about that, which I'm quite sure the bruising is normal, but I'm not exactly sure. So I'll just ask about that. Okay? And also, let me say this, because I've had a couple of people, I have had some thumbs down on my endometriosis vlog. If you do not want to watch this, please don't do. I don't have to vlog my journey, but I choose to do so on my own free will, just because this is what I'm going through, and I think other women should know about it. I think other women should be aware. I think other women should be prepared. And if anybody else can benefit from this, why not do this? Okay? So again, if you do not like watching stuff like this, go ahead and just go to the left. You don't even have to hit the thumbs down. Just go to the left and go on about your merry day. But I do want to thank all of those that have been putting down in the description hashtag Warrior Squad with a yellow heart hashtag. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the DMs. I appreciate all of the texts, the calls, the messages that are left down below and on my Instagram as well. So I appreciate everybody that has been praying for me as well. So I appreciate all of that. But just know that if you don't like this, please don't. Please don't. Okay? So like I said, I'm gonna wait on her to come and all of that. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and show you my setup on the side of my bed. So let's go do that. Okay, so I am back, and let me turn this down before they try to copyright me, because I think I already got a strike already. But this is my room, and this is how I have this set up. So I have Ensure right here, and I have Gatorade right here. I have my towel right here in the box that I'm going to show you. That is right next to my bed. That is where all of my medical stuff is. I have gloves over here. I have my son's pictures and just some snacks. Like I said, in the middle of the night, if I want a snack, I have those two here. And like I said, when we drain my drains from my stomach, we always wear gloves. So I make sure that we have gloves. And this is how I have this set up. So that is my pillow, and I have a extra cover under here because sometimes I sweat, and just in case my drains leak, they could leak on here instead of on my sheets. But this is my body pillow. That is what I sleep on top of, and my purple cover. So this is my side. And then I also put this on my stomach as well. This was given to me by one of my visitors that came to see me at the hospital. So, like I said, that is my setup for right there. And my insert and my juice and my sleeping situation right here. So then, I'm going to take you to the box. So normally on the side of that box, I also have my health planner next to me, just in case anything happens. I needed to write it down, and I have my pack of pens right next to it on my dresser as well. So like I said, any notes that I need to take for the doctors or the nurse, I have that right next to my bed if I'm not in my room. So this is the box that I have that is on top, that would be on top of that top. I have my tape, my deodorant, my foam wash. So if I'm not able to get to the shower, this I can use a towel and just put all over my body, and it cleans me, which I have found this on Amazon, and it is quite expensive. But this seems like right now the only thing that does not irritate my skin, so I use that. This is the towel that I use. I have some hand sanitizer. I have some baby wash. I have some more hand sanitizer. This stuff right here is the bomb. I have a couple of stores that I don't know where these sores came from. I don't know if somebody was cutting me extra, but when I put these on my sores and on my heels, this helps. So this is quite expensive too, on Amazon, especially if you're getting a bigger jar. I think this one was like $4 and some change, but I think you got 2 of these. I have some of the hospital lotion. I have some floss. I have some tissue. I have a first aid kit. I have my Tylenols. Like I said, my deodorant. I have gauze, so when I change my dressings or my drains, I have sterile stuff in here. And I think she's going to bring me some more today. But I have my Dial soap in here. I have a pill cutter. This is ibuprofen that they've given me. And then this is the shot. Let me try to show you. This is the shot that I am on. Okay. I was taking the just regular depot shot and that was not cutting it. I have a pill box right here just to keep track of, okay, for the total day, this is what I should be taking, and I don't want to go outside of these pills. So I space these pills out to keep me on track. And this is some oxycodone. Don't get a refill on those. These are the 2 containers that I use to drain my drains, which I measure them and I write it down. And then I have some more lotion right here. I have some more gauze. This is the paper that I use to drainage record. So we write down the day, the time that we're doing it, and the drain for each one. So this is what we have so far. So of course when she comes, she'll put down how much it is because I have not did my drains yet. And I may not need all of these sheets, but they printed me off 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I would use this to take back to my doctor. So when they get ready to take the drains out, they could, you know, they can keep a record of how well they were draining, or, you know, that just gives them extra information. This was my pre-op information, instructions on what to do. And these are like my consent forms. So all of this stuff is just, this is for request. And then after the surgery, now they did give me this to also how to actually suction out my drains and how to do it the right way. So they gave me that. And then this is my discharge papers. This was telling me what I should stop taking and what medicines to start. And yeah, this whole thick packet right here was my discharge paper. So I had to do that. And then this was for my home care nurse that is coming today for my drain situation. So they made sure I had that. And then I just keep all of that inside of here. So like I said, if I need to know anything or my nurse needs to know anything, she can come right in here and look on the side of my little box. These are the pictures of my stomach and what the endometriosis looked like in my stomach, so I will not show those. But that is my little box set up. Like I said, that normally sits next to my bed, but I brought it in here just in case, because I think we're probably going to be in here. Oops. We're probably going to be in here. So, and I have started drinking my Ensure because I don't really have that much of an appetite, but I want to make sure that I still get all of my nutrients and I'm not losing any significant amount of weight because I'm not eating. So I just supplement this when I just don't really feel like eating. I just started doing this, and like I said, those are on the side of my bed, so I usually keep them on, put them in the refrigerator the day before, um, and then I do that. Okay, so like I said, we're still waiting on the nurse, but I did want to show you that situation. And yeah, so like I said, I will be back once the nurse gets here. See ya. Hello, so I am back. So, like I said, the nurse did come in. I was going to film, but I think her initial visit, it was going to be giving out way too much personal information, so I decided not to film that. But I do have a nurse that will be coming on either Monday or Tuesday, and I can I could try to film that. She says that I will get a home nurse for the first 2 weeks, 2 times a week, and then the last 3 weeks, once a week. So she did tell me that. I do have this notebook. So in here, it's like they're keeping, this is my health monitoring log. So I don't know if you can see that, but like I said, my health monitoring log, where they are taking my temperature, blood pressure, pulse, my oxygen level, and my pain score. Now my pain score for today is a 7. I'm going to have to take some pain medication, and I'm going to have to lay down. She said that is to be expected, but as the weeks go by, my numbers should come down. So I just put my drain log back here in the back. I had to sign some consent forms in here. The drain log is back here, so when the nurse comes in Monday or Tuesday, then she can see all of this in here. And the rest of this paper is just like resources and stuff for me to look over, and if it's any other resources that I think I need, or maybe even what I think my kids need, then I have that in here. I do have a admitting nurse, so the nurse that came today was the admitting nurse. I will have a case manager nurse, so that is who's going to come out, and they just gave me a sheet where the numbers will be right here, so if I ever feel like I need to call them, then I can. So this stays in my little box over here, so put that over there. But she did say that I am taking very good care of my drains. One of my drains, she is kind of concerned about, so that's why the nurse is going to go ahead and come out here. But she says if it looks any worse than it's looking now, then I can go ahead and go to the hospital. So what I have to do is milk my drains. So I have to do that, she said, every 3 to 4 hours. So I have to do that. But she said overall, my surgery scar looks good. The drains look good. They're not infected. It's just something that is going on right here. She wants me to pay close attention to that. She also wants me to ask for my hemoglobin numbers. She says I may be anemic, so I'm going to have to make an appointment to see what is going on with that. Excuse me. And yeah, so it basically went like, just like when you go in the hospital and you get admitted, you give all your information, and they ask all those questions. And like I said, I showed her my box over here, which she was in love with my box, because she says, okay, you are prepared. And I was just like, yeah. I was not about to have steps, because my stomach is technically still open, and I'm not trying to be back in nobody's hospital because I got an infection in my stomach. I'm trying to avoid avoid all of those things. So she was very proud of me having my little box that'll be next to my bed, and I could just take from room to room, and I don't have to worry about forgetting anything. It's all in that. And what else? Like I said, she was just making sure that I keep eating even when I don't want to eat. I have started drinking the Ensures. So she says to, when I don't feel like eating, or if I know for myself I have not eaten enough, supplement with the food that I'm eating and add an Ensure to carry me over, so I'm not losing any nutrients or anything that I need to have in my body. I'm not losing. So I'm drinking those. And what else? Oh, she wanted to know about the follow-up appointments. So March the 4th is when I go back to the doctor. I will be getting my drains looked at, I think, and then I will be going back to my surgeon so he can look at my wounds, and whatever he needs to do, he can do that. But I'm on the right track. She said I'm still in the very early stages, so things will take time, and it should gradually, my body should gradually start doing what it needs to do, and all of that. And I did get my medicine approved. I did not have to pay for it because my insurance was not going to pay for it, but I don't know what my doctor did or whatever, but whatever he did, somebody felt bad, or somebody was like, okay, let's just go ahead and omit this. So my prescription for the shot will be free up to 6 months to a year. So I don't have to pay for that, and I don't have to worry about it. So that medicine will be shipped to my doctor's office. So when I go to my doctor's office, I can get the shot before I leave the doctor's office, and I'll be good to go. And let's see, try not to forget anything, but oh yeah, she went over the shower thing about me not getting my drains wet because of bacteria, how to dry them off, and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, last night shower was a whole process. I was tired as heck after that, but I just felt nasty. Like, I don't know, I feel like, okay, I need to take a shower, and if I don't, I'm gonna go crazy. So I had to take a shower, and how I take my shower is I face this way. Oh, sorry about all that. But I face this way towards the wall, and the water is hitting my back, and it's not hitting the sides of my stomach. So that is an awesome thing she said. And just like I said, to milk my tubes and to just take it easy. My kids are back from the library, so they are in the house walking down the hallway, and somebody's probably going to ask me a question, so I will be right back. So like I said, she went over that, and if I felt bad, go to the hospital. Just overall what my drains should be looking like, as far as like gradually my drains will start to clear out. Right now is, she said, it's blood and water, so that is to be expected, but as the time go on, they will, do what they're supposed to do. So like I said, she says I look good, I'm good, I just need to rest, and take it easy, don't do too much, don't pull on the drains, and all of that stuff. So like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this vlog up. If you have any questions, drop them down below, and also make sure that you drop the Warrior Squad, hashtag Warrior Squad with a yellow heart down below. And I am going to take the rest of the day to chill out because My pain level is at a 7, and she says that is high for me. So that means I need to chill out. So I'm going to chill out and rest and probably take a nap. And then I will probably vlog tomorrow. Or, yeah, I'm going to vlog tomorrow because I was going to do the nighttime thing. My husband has to work tonight. So basically all I'm going to do is he's going to get me set up in the room before he leaves. That way I don't have to get back up. The kids will be set up on the other side of the house, and he's going to go to work. And then when he comes back, he'll make sure I'm okay. We'll do my drains, and then he'll go to sleep because he has to go to work later on that same day. So he'll be doing that. I won't go to church because technically I can't be outside right now. I mean, you can go outside with drains, but just with all the cooties and I'm not trying. I don't feel like dealing with none of that. So I'm just gonna stay in the house and watch church from my phone. Okay. So yeah, that is about it. And